Hello students, today I am going to start a new chapter which is chapter number 5 and its name is India, the Southern Plateaus. So what is plateaus? So it is a large flat area of land which is higher than the land around it. In Hindi it called pathar or we can say it highlands. Students, the southern plateau are located towards the south of the northern plains of India. This region is roughly triangular in shape. It is broad in the north and narrow towards the south. The southern plateaus covers about half of the land area of our country, right? And the general slope of the land is mostly from west to east except the Narmada Tapi region. Students, the land surface is highly uneven and is made up of hard rocks. The southern plateaus are surrounded by mountains ranges on all sides. The Narmada River divides the southern plateaus into two parts. Upper part is known as Central Highlands and lower part is known as Deccan Plateau. So students, now let's talk about Central Highlands. So the Central Highlands are bounded by the Aravalli range in the northwest. It means कि जो Central Highlands हैं वो घिरी हुई हैं Aravalli range से northwest में. The Vindhya range in the south and the Bundelkhand in the east. Okay. In the east part, if we are talking about, अगर हम बात करें east part की, so the Central Highlands extend up to the Chota Nagpur plateaus in Jharkhand and Odisha. Okay, the Malwa plateaus lies between the Aravalli range and the Vindhya range. The Satpura range lies between the Narmada river and the Tapi river. The Narmada and Tapi rivers flows westwards and fall into the Arabian Sea. For this, you can take help of a map, so it will more clear to you all. So students, Chambal, Betwa and Son rivers join the Yamuna and Ganga rivers. Black soil is the Central Highlands and good for growing wheat, gram and oil seeds, or we can say cotton. The Chota Nagpur plateau, which covers northeast Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand and northern Odisha, is rich in coal, iron, mica and these kinds of and many parts of Central Highlands are under thick forest. Students, now let's talk about the Deccan Plateau. ये कहाँ से कहाँ तक है, सबसे पहले इसके बारे में जानेंगे. So the Deccan Plateau extends from the Central Highlands in the north up to Kanyakumari in the south. Deccan Plateau is surrounded by hill ranges on all sides. It means जो डिकेन प्लेट्यू है ये चारों तरफ से पहाड़ी श्रृंखलाओं से घिरा हुआ है. अगर हम वेस्ट साइड जाएंगे स्टूडेंट्स, तो वेस्टर्न घाट इज आल्सो नोन एज सह्याद्री in Maharashtra and Karnataka. As you all can see in this picture, the Jog Falls, the highest in India, is in the Sahyadri Hills in Karnataka. The other hills are the Nilgiri Hills in Tamil Nadu and Cardamom Hills in Kerala. Students, Cardamom Hills is also called Ilaichi ki Pahadiya in Hindi. The Western Ghats and the Eastern Ghats met at Nilgiri Hills in the Tamil Nadu state. जो Western Ghats और Eastern Ghats हैं वो मिलते हैं Nilgiri Hills पे जो कि है तमिलनाडु स्टेट में. Students, now let's talk about the Anaimuri. Anaimuri is the highest peak in the Southern Plateau region. Southern Plateau region में Anaimuri सबसे highest peak है. You can note down this point because it is very important for GK, general knowledge. Okay. Now let's talk about the rivers. The rivers originating from the Western Ghat flow eastwards and fall into the Bay of Bengal. The main rivers are Mahanadi, Godavari, Krishna and Kaveri. The Godavari is the longest river in the Southern Plateau. Southern Plateau में सबसे longest river है जिसका नाम है Godavari. The northwestern part of the Deccan Plateau is made up of lava and is known as the Deccan Trap. So what is Deccan Trap? A part of the Deccan Plateau made up of lava. Deccan Plateau का पार्ट जो कि बना हुआ होता है लावा से कहलाता है Deccan Trap। ये कवर करता है मेन पार्ट्स महाराष्ट्र के, मध्य प्रदेश के and some parts of Gujarat also. The Deccan Plateau and the Central Highlands are the oldest parts of our country. Now let's get familiar with life in the Southern Plateau region. The Southern Plateaus spread over the states of Madhya Pradesh where we live in Chhattisgarh, Jharkhand, Odisha, Maharashtra, Karnataka, Telangana, Andhra Pradesh and Tamil Nadu. I am going to start with Madhya Pradesh where we live in. So students, what is the capital of Madhya Pradesh? Yes, right, Bhopal. Bhopal is the capital of Madhya Pradesh. Other big cities in the state are Gwalior, Jabalpur and Indore. Students, Pachmari is the only hill station here. Some parts have thick and valuable forests. The tiger reserves are in the Kanha and Bandhavgarh National Parks. Next state is Chhattisgarh. So students, what is the capital of Chhattisgarh? Yeah, right. Raipur is the capital of Chhattisgarh. The state has thick and valuable forests. It is also rich in minerals such as iron, coal, limestone, etc. The main crops grown are rice, watermelon, etc. Bhilai has a big iron and steel plant. Hindi is the main language spoken by the people. Most of the tribals live in Bastar and adjoining areas there. Next state is Jharkhand. So students, what is the capital of Jharkhand? Right, Ranchi. Ranchi is the capital of Jharkhand. The Damodar River flows through this state. The state is rich in coal, iron, mica, etc. The iron steel plants are at Jamshedpur and Bokaro. And students, Bokaro Steel City is one of the plant cities of India, a major industrial center and the fourth largest city in the Indian state of Jharkhand. The main crops grown in the state are rice, wheat, maize and pulses. Most of the pupils speak Hindi language there. The tribals live mostly in villages.
So students, this is all about the part 1 of chapter 5th, and the rest of the chapter we will continue in our part 2nd in the next class.